I mean, obviously they put out a tweet. We don't have to get all into it, but the fact that they are shutting it down, a podcast. What does that say about their fan base? And what would you like to see? You know, when fan bases make obviously extreme decisions like this because of streak. Like as streaks go and then they break, whether it's a good streak or a bad streak. But Ken, let's talk about that in the fan base and also the podcast.
Yeah. Well, if you go in the comments, Peggy, you'll see that I had commented.
Oh, you did?
I did.
What you say then, boo?
I mean, if they don't want to do it, I'll take the responsibility and relieving them of their duties respectfully. Mm-hmm. Put 4th and 1 up there.
Come on now, Carolina.
Huh? Meow mix. 4th and 1. What?
Come on.
Bring some excitement to the.
Come on, bring us back to the Queen City.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm going to the city.
I'm trying to tell you. But it's not that. It's easy for me to say, hey, these are fair weather fans, and they just disappointed in the team that they repping. They got regular lives, and they're taking too much time away from their family. That's also what the stanza had mentioned too. Yep. But I would say this. There's so much to talk about in content. You ain't got to talk about the team performance. Yeah. I challenge the producers. I challenge the people who are coming up with the topics to talk about. Because even though the team lost, hey, let's highlight the player of the week. Yeah. Hey, Bryce Young, even though they lost in the losing effort, man, he had blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Hey, what about T-Mac, our new young rookie receiver?
That is true.
Man, he had an unbelievable play. Yeah. Man, this play right here that, we see him play. Like, talk about the defense. Talk about, hey, I went to the game this past week. Man, they have a new deal. Make
There's
it
so much depth.
So much depth to talk about outside of if your team won or lost. Mm-hmm. So, Meow Mix, you're entitled to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But, for me, I just think that it should have taken a little bit more challenge to the things that you could talk about.
Yeah.
Former players, hey, who's doing good? Who should the Panthers pick in the next upcoming draft?
Yeah.
Hey, what's new with, David Tepper? And knowing that as long as, David Tepper has owned the Carolina Panthers, of course they haven't had a lot of success, but you don't have to dwell on that. You can dwell on the things that people want to know. Talk to the fans. What do you think about it? Yeah. It's so much content to be made, and it could be extremely entertaining as well.
Let me ask you this too, as a former player, even during those tough seasons, and people want to just, harp on, well, you're not playing good. Your team, They just want to pile on that. Like, you're not playing good. The team losing XYZ. In these times and in these seasons, obviously you said it's so much depth, but do you prefer people even to ask you about, your life? You are a human at the end of the day.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I think my best interviews while I was playing was talking about things outside of football.
Okay.
So for anybody who's doing content, bro, if you get an opportunity to talk to a player, ask them the things that they like to do outside of rushing a quarterback, outside of trying to throw a touchdown. But this is the challenge, though, too. To Meow Mix, or whoever was the creators of that, I don't see Carolina Panthers having a lot of personality on their team. And maybe I'm just tripping.
But also, too, we don't even get a chance to see it because they so focused on the production on the field.
I got you.
Because when you say a lot of personnel on the field, I would have to go against that just with Xavier Leggett. Obviously, that's the person. This past summer before the season was like, he was a can't miss, right? Yeah. Because of his personality or his I guess his accent, so to speak, But, I mean, even with the new receiver, T-Mac, him saying he's not studying film, but he's kind of a quiet guy, but he also has a similar personality.
You got J.C. Horn.
Yeah, you got J.C. Horn.
You got your D tackle there. You got your quarterback there.
He got some stuff.
So many people that you could kind of talk about, but needless to say, man, partner with the team to have even more access to the players.
This is when you really get in.
This is when you really
when they losing.
This is the biggest opportunity for you.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy for you not to talk.
Yeah.
Like, it's easy for you to say, oh, man, we don't want to do it. Man, bro, hey, build relationships.
Facts.
Build
this
relationships
when they find
with
out
the general manager, player personnel, the person who's over media. Is like, man, there was one particular person, man, Cat Lady.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I don't know if she's still alive. I don't even know if she's still there. But if Cat Lady hears this, or even with her husband, they would show up, win, lose, or draw, and she would have her face painted.
Yeah.
Win, lose, or draw. I never seen her without face paint. Win, lose, or draw.
And you knew where to look for her, right?
Like she was always behind the barricade. Good job, fellas. Good job. Good job. We're rooting for you. Like those type of fans is really, like when you think back, Mr. Coleman.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Coleman. Yeah.
Oh, man, they were there. Yeah. So please don't give up on us. You know, from a player's perspective, like we need that. Even though we may not deliver.
Yeah.
We need that. Just to know that you're there. Just to know that the article is coming out. Just to know that you're thinking of or thinking about, like, dang, man, disappointed again. Man, our Panthers lost again. Or, hey, our Panthers won this particular week. Let's highlight, you know, a player performance. Yeah. And have a rollout of content, you know, throughout that week, man. So,
do you take that stuff with you, like as a player? It's like, all right, I'm out of the obviously, and I know, but for the world, you know, when you in the stadium, you hear all this stuff. You lose a game, you're going through a tough season. When you go home, do you carry that stuff with you, or do you even care about here, like while you driving? Can't believe that person said that to me when I was walking in the locker room. Like, do you carry those words with you sometimes? Really,
especially if you don't know who said it.
Yeah.
And it's not who said it, is who is it who said it. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like a fan is a nameless, faceless character.
Well, what about the media? Do you not cut on TV, or when you do listen to the radio? Like I know we used to listen to the radio and stuff a lot on the way to practices, and they might have criticism or praise this week.
Yeah.
You know, how much do you, as a player, how much does that soak into you?
As long as that person was held accountable.
Yeah.
You know, I knew a lot of the people who covered, you know, Carolina Panthers for years on a first name basis.
Yeah.
And they put out articles that was favorable for me, and there was put out articles that wasn't favorable for me. But the thing that I can respect most is they held me accountable.
Yeah.
They covered my, you know, Thanksgiving jam. They covered, you know, my Santa sleigh, where I gave, you know, so much things. And they also covered that, hey, I threw interceptions that cost the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They talked about, yeah, you may call Cam Newton rambunctious and flamboyant, but the thing about Cam is after he does his touchdown celebrations, he gives a football to a kid in the stand.
That's true.
They did their job with covering it. And granted, I am Cam Newton, a big personality person, but yet there's somebody on that team that is easy to have weekly coverage about. Mm-hmm. So, well, Peggy, we came. Uh-huh. Well, Peggy, we conquered. Well, Peggy, we done did our doggone job.
Veni, Vici.
Little Lady Vici?
Veni, Vici. We came, we saw, we conquered.
Veni, Vici.
Yeah.